Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to the shed. I am Lonnie. It is time to get to work. I do want to talk about, I'm not going to spend a ton of time on this, but I do want to talk about that Apple II right there that I showed yesterday. Showed me trying to power it up and get it working and whatnot. First of all, one of you put a comment. Y'all are pretty smart in the comments. The Hive mind works, right? One of y'all put in the comments that the reason I was getting syntax errors in BASIC was because I wasn't using all caps. And now that I think about it, that makes a lot of sense, because I was able to put a line number with some code or whatever, and then I hit enter. It took that. But everything else I typed, it would say syntax error. So that fits. That fits. Now keep in mind, I haven't used an Apple II since, I think, 6th grade was the last time I used an Apple II. So that would have been, golly, how long was that? That's 36 years ago. So, but I do appreciate you bringing that to my attention, and I'm almost certain that you're right. That totally makes sense. So whenever I get this thing working again, I will try that, and I think I could get this thing working 100% pretty easy at this point. The problem I did have, though, hardware-wise, more pressing problem, smoke started coming out of the power supply. Somebody else, now, right after I filmed that video and uploaded it, I got to work. I opened up the power supply, and I figured out the problem. It was, this is the power supply opened up. I already took the component out. There was a capacitor right here that I took out because, look, I'll show some screenshots. It was burnt, cracked open, nasty, smelly, ooze coming out of it, capacitive ooze coming out. So I went ahead and threw it away, but that's what it looked like. I desoldered that so I could clean the board up a little bit around that area. I didn't want it to corrode or anything. And I ordered the part. Now, after I ordered the part was $1.62 plus $4 shipping on top. The shipping on top gets you every time, huh? But right after I did that, I looked at the comments on the video I just uploaded, and somebody had actually put, it's probably the filter cap. And they put, like, not only that, but they put the part number at DigiKey, which is actually where I ordered my part right before I read that comment. So I thought that was pretty good. And somebody identified the exact part so quickly. I think it's a high fail part. But yeah, it didn't take me long, though. Once I got this power supply open, I saw the bulging, cracked capacitor over here. The other capacitors, they're in good shape. Like, they're not bulging or anything like that. So, yeah, I have this part on order. I'm just going to leave this on the bench until it comes in. Should be about 5-minute fix to solder that back into place. And I will try to get that Apple II running again, and I'll fill y'all in. I'm also going to put video of that on my Garage Geek Guy channel. I'm filming all of that on my other GoPro here, so I'll have video of that once I get done. So I also saw a question come in on an older video from Stephanie. She says, "Hi, as a new seller, I've made a big mistake. I offered free shipping and it sold to an international buyer. The item is only $6. I cannot afford to pay international shipping. What should I do?" So the first thing I would question is, if it was an international buyer, if they bought it via GSP, Global Shipping Program, then even if you did offer free shipping, you're only doing free shipping to Kentucky. So if that's the case, then I would just go ahead and honor it. If you're willing to ship that for free domestically, then I mean, I don't even know what kind of item we're talking about here. Is this a first class shipping item? $6 is a pretty cheap item anyway, but I mean, unless it's something big and heavy, I would go ahead and honor it if all I had to do was send it to Kentucky. However, if you truly, like, I don't even know how you, unless you put it in the listing that it was free shipping for international buyers, I'm not even sure how you would offer free shipping to an international buyer unless you listed it that way. And I find like it's not easy to list something with free international shipping. It's a hard thing to accidentally do. But if I did accidentally do that, normally I just stand by whatever I do for the most part. If I make a mistake, I'll just eat it, whatever. No, you know, and move on. But in that specific instance, I think I would just message the buyer and say, hey, I made a mistake here. This is supposed to be free shipping for domestic only. Do you want to pay additional shipping to get it to you? Or would you prefer I cancel? And then if they say, no, I want you to cancel, buyer request to cancel, bam, and then cancel the thing. If you don't hear from them, then I would just go ahead and cancel it yourself. I don't normally advocate canceling orders, but in that one case, I think I might. So, but look, investigate those other avenues first, though. Was it GSP? And even though you offer free shipping, look at the invoice. There's not really a ton of info to go on here. Look at the invoice. Make sure it's actually free shipping. And yeah, if you just said free shipping in an offer, and you didn't realize that they were international at the time, I wouldn't stick to that if you didn't know they were international. So, yeah, that's my opinion anyway. Some other people might have other opinions, but that's how I would handle that. We have a few. I've got just 3 makeup orders I'm pulling today. I'm not actually shipping today. I did go by UPS and bring my 40-pound box for Jeremy. That's on the way now, Jeremy. I dropped it off this morning. About 9 o'clock or so at UPS store, so it's on the way. I do have a few orders to pull other than makeup. I have, I think, about 4 or 5 box resizers to pull too. I'm starting to run low. I've got, that's a case down there of, how many's in a case? 10 times 120 in that case, and then I've got close. Let's see, what's this? 60, 72, 84. I've got close to 100 right here, so I've still got probably enough for a few months. But yeah, I think I've got like 4 or 5 going out today. But anyways, I did sell a few other things too. Light sales day again, which is kind of good because I get to decompress a little bit. But at some point, I'm going to have to list hard. I sold an anonymous mask, which this thing really creeps me out. I listed a few masks yesterday. This guy, I don't like this guy. He scares me. V for Vendetta anonymous mask. Sold this for $9.99 plus shipping on top. It's like one of those, you know, little strap-on plastic masks. Pretty cool. Anyway, this is going out to Sam. Sam started his own YouTube channel after I talked about how I enjoyed doing it, and it's called Eclectic Sam. I'll talk about my eclectic life in reselling. So thanks a lot, Sam, and best of luck with your YouTube channel. Okay, next up is a copy of, what's a video game? Let's see. It's Metal Gear Solid. Here we go. Metal Gear Solid. Both discs, no manual. I think this is one of the ones I ran through the EcoPro 2. This sold for $19.99 plus shipping on top. This is going out to Tom. Tom, longtime viewer of the channel, and he is also in the RVA Flips Reseller Water Cooler Facebook group. So if you're not in there, I think it's a good group. I check in there every day. I post every now and then, but not a ton. But the other day, or yesterday, Tom posted this Commodore 1084S. He was asking about it. I said, yeah, that's a monitor for an Amiga. And he listed that thing. Look, he sold, this is a bolo for sure if you happen to find one. Good monitor. Look, Commodore 1084, he sold it for $299.99 plus shipping on top. I don't know how much he paid, but I don't think he paid that much for it. And look, he was smart. He put a photo of Super Mario Kart playing on the screen. Most of these monitors you see up for sale, they're just sitting there. They're off. They don't have anything on the screen. I think putting that image on there sold that for him. I think he put a video with it too. So nice one, Tom, and thanks again for the order. I appreciate it. Hope you like the game. He's on YouTube also. Retro Obsessed is Tom's YouTube channel. So good luck with your YouTube channel. It's viewer sale day. I listed these masks yesterday. I had to do something with them. They were in that storage unit where I have all these Beanie Babies and stuff at. Sold this Joker mask for $9.99 plus shipping on top. And that is going out to Brandon. So Brandon, thank you very much. Appreciate it. And hope you enjoy wearing this creepy thing. This is from The Dark Knight. And the last thing I'm pulling from that store is a cross pen. This was also in that storage unit. This thing it writes. It's not in perfect condition. It's got a few dings and scratches and whatnot. But this is one of the ones, if you look at the cross pens along the top, you're not going to be able to see it. If you look at the listing though, you can see it. 1/20th 12 karat gold filled. So I got $14.99 plus shipping on top for that. I've sold sets of these for a little bit more money than that before, but still, that's not a bad sale. Real easy to pack too. All right, I'm on the other store. I actually have 3 orders coming out of the other store, which is pretty high. Reason I put a pretty significant sale on in the other store. I need to figure out which one of these calendars I'm pulling here. Okay, it's this one right here. Lady Cats. This is 2011-12 calendar for Charlotte Bobcats cheerleaders. Lady Cats. So sold this for $11.99 plus shipping on top. That was on a 40% off sale. My second store has been dead. I think I have, let's see, I haven't been listing anything there for a while. I just haven't needed to. Yeah, my sales for past 31 days, $652. Look, I've gone like a week at a time with nothing. But I sold 3 things yesterday. Also part of that 40% off sale is this comic. It's a T7. I've sold so many of these comics. I've just got like a little piece of a box left here. T7. I can't show y'all the box until I'm sure. There's, like, to be honest, there's some nudity in this box. So I'm not against nudity. I just don't want to show it on film here. Okay, this one's not nude. This sold for, let's see, this sold for $59.99, originally priced $99.99, so it was on 40% off sale. This is from, as you can see, Emerald City Comic Con, and this is one of 500 that were made, convention exclusive. This is going out to Jason, who just bought the Witchblade comics from me the other day. So thanks a bunch, Jason. Always appreciate the business, man. Okay, the last thing I'm pulling supposedly is up here in the cube somewhere. It's been up here for a while. Bearings. I wonder if those are FAG bearings. I gotta clear all this stuff out. It'll get cleared out. It's gotta get it all listed. Supposedly I've got some guitar tuning pegs up here somewhere. Get in here. Let's see. In here. I have a bell in there. Schaller. Here they are, right here. They're already boxed up, ready to roll. Sold. I bought a really nice guitar effects pedal system thing at a garage sale. and there were 2 sets of that I ended up selling for, I don't even remember. Maybe some of y'all might remember. Seemed like it was 200, 300, something like that. It was a lot of money. It was like a really good sale. And that was the reason I bought the box. But also in that box, in the bottom of it, there were a few other odds and ends in there. I don't even think the guy knew exactly what was in there. And I didn't either. I just bought the box once I saw that effects pedal thing. But anyways, the bottom of the box, there were guitar tuning pegs, and these were some of them right here. These Schaller, they're made in West Germany, I think, which kind of dates them. And they're they're highly sought after. I had them priced at like $100, and same as the comic, they ended up selling for $59.99 plus shipping on top. These are basically a throw-in kind of thing. So this is pretty much free money. All right, I'm gonna get this stuff packed up, and then I'm gonna list some stuff. And okay, so I'm filming on my GoPro 9 right now, and I bought this like at launch. When it first came out, I bought it, and I kept noticing static in the videos, and a lot of y'all did too. Every now and then you're like just scratchy, nasty sounding static on one channel in particular. I think it was the left channel. And at first I kind of it's a one-off, it'll get better, but it kept on happening. So finally I got with GoPro support, and after a lot of rigmarole, I mean, I kept having to upload sample vids and this and that. They wanted me to shoot outside, inside, blah, 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 different modes. I had to jump through all these friggin' hoops. It was a really a pain. And finally they said, okay, send the camera back. Here's your RMA, here's the label. And I did, I sent it back. And I'm like, okay, it's cool. I've got a GoPro 8 that functions fine. I can just use that. So I just started filming with the 8 again. No big deal. The 8 is a great camera. And after like a week and a half, I was like, wonder what the status, what's going on? So I messaged them. I said, hey, what's going on with that return? Like, I haven't heard anything from you guys. Have y'all shipped out the replacement yet? And they said, we're still waiting on the 9 that you sent to get here. And I'm like, what? And I went and checked the tracking, and sure enough, it had gotten to somewhere in California, and it was just stuck. The tracking was stuck. And I was like, oh boy. Like, I'd already spent an hour in chat with the support with these guys, okay? And I'm like, oh my gosh, really? I promise you guys, I sent you the GoPro 9. I did not like send you a brick or anything. The tracking's just stuck. It's your carrier. Can you please just send me the replacement? Please? No, sir, sorry. I'm gonna forward this to our blah, blah, blah department, and we'll see what's going on, and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, oh, look, I think I didn't throw. Here's that nasty little critter. So gross. I didn't throw it away yet. But anyways, what was I saying? Oh, so I waited another week, and then I messaged them again. I said, hey, what's the status of this thing? What's going on? How long do I have to wait here? And it still hadn't moved. Like, they still never received the camera. And finally they're like, fine, we're gonna ship your camera out tomorrow. And they did, and I got it back. This is it. I finally I haven't shot with the 9 in probably a month because of that. I've been shooting everything with the 8, and the 8 still works great, but I have the 9 now. So I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to put the 8 up for sale, and this is the exact same camera I've shot just about every video with on this channel and Garage Flips for a little over a year now. So like, it's been like rock solid for me. So I'm gonna list that today, because I don't want to keep both cameras, and yeah, see how it does. I think it's still worth a couple $100. I'll put a battery and a memory card and the cable that comes with it, and see what happens. So wish me luck. But before I put it up for sale, I'm gonna review this footage and make sure I don't hear any static. I'm hoping there's no static. So I'm going to deal with that after I pack all this stuff up. So going to keep this one short today. Thank y'all very much for watching, and I'll see y'all again soon. Take care. Bye-bye.